Manchester City lifted the Champions League trophy with a 1-0 win over Internazionale at Istanbul's Ataturk Olympic Stadium. After a goalless first half in which Kevin De Bruyne exited early with a hamstring injury, Rodri scored the only goal of Saturday's game as Pep Guardiola's side completed the treble, having also secured the Premier League title and the FA Cup. Inter substitute Romelu Lukaku had a golden chance to equalise late on, but Ederson somehow got in the way of his header. The Italians pushed for a goal toward the end, but City held on to be crowned champions of Europe for the first time in their history. Manchester City are kings of Europe and treble winners. The Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League all collected in one season write this team into history and earn Pep Guardiola his greatest achievement in an already stellar coaching career. City were made to work for their narrow victory over Inter in Istanbul. Rodri scored the only goal in a game short on quality and clear-cut chances, while City also needed two dramatic late saves from Ederson before lifting the trophy. For Guardiola, it's the culmination of a quest for another Champions League medal that has taken 12 years. The question that has dogged his path from Barcelona to Bayern Munich and then to City is whether he could win it without Lionel Messi, and he's finally answered it. The 1998-99 Manchester United squad were the only English team to win the treble, and the near 25-year wait for another shows you exactly how hard it is. City have held off Arsenal in the Premier League, beaten United in the FA Cup final and gotten the better of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in the Champions League. They have earned their place as champions of Europe and the best team in the world. Guardiola's decision to drop Rodri from his team for the 2021 Champions League final against Chelsea is still such a talking point that it was brought up again during a news conference with the City manager last week. Maybe, then, it was destiny that the Spain midfielder would score the crucial first goal against Inter. Rodri's first Champions League goal was a big one, coming against Bayern Munich in the quarter-finals, but his second was even more important. He doesn't score many, just 4 this season, but he was in the right place at the right time to run onto Bernardo Silva's cut-back and pass his finish into the net. It was a rare moment of calm during a frantic game that for long spells felt rushed and chaotic. City's season will be remembered for the trophies and also for Erling Haaland's goals, but Rodri has been one of City's best players this season. With Fernandinho gone and Calvin Phillips struggling to adapt following his move from Leeds United last summer, Rodri has had to play almost every game and he has not let Guardiola down once. City only conceded 5 goals in the Champions League this season, and that owes as much to Rodri's performances as it does to Ederson and his defence. No one had Inter making it to Istanbul, and once they did, almost everyone predicted a comfortable win for City. In the end, the result was one many expected, but Simone Inzaghi and his players will return to Italy with their heads held high. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and Arsenal are among the best teams in the world. But they have all been thrashed during City's charge towards the treble. Not many this season have made them look uncomfortable, but Inter's high aggressive press seemed to knock City out of their rhythm for large parts of the game. Lautaro Martinez's chance after a miscommunication between Manuel Akanji and Ederson, with the score at 0-0, and Federico Di Marco hitting the bar with a header moments after Rodri's opener, were 2 huge moments for the Italian side that didn't go their way. It will be little consolation to Inter after losing a Champions League final, but they will have won plenty of fans with their performance. It was predicted to be 90 minutes of one-way traffic, but Inter more than played their part in what was a fascinating tactical battle. City and Guardiola were made to work for the Champions League trophy.